The Meta Quest 2 is considered by many the best option to get into virtual reality. It offers a cable-free experience with a wide variety of content and a great price to match. However, since this may be the first step into the metaverse for a lot of people, there's a bunch of little-known tips and tricks that are really not known by very many. So get ready, cause today we're taking a look at 15 amazing secrets of the Meta Quest 2.
Super players.
Yes, you may know that Meta Quest 2 lets you set up boundaries in VR that appear when you get too close to the edge of your play area. This is a built-in safety feature of the device, called Oculus Guardian. However, not many people know that you can also map your own sofa in virtual reality. That's right, you just have to drag a blue rectangle around your sofa using the Quest touch controllers, and your sofa will appear as a 3D model in VR. The Quest 2 will actually remember the position of your sofa, so it'll always be ready for your next VR session. When we talk about virtual reality, one of the things that makes everything feel much more real is the refresh rate. That is, how many times per second the screen draws a new image on the screen. The Quest 2 shipped with just a 72Hz refresh rate, but it has since received multiple software updates that add in the support for higher refresh rates. First, it was 90Hz, and now there's experimental support for 120Hz as well. To enable it, make sure you're on the last Quest update, and activate this option in the experimental features menu and the game itself. Unfortunately, just a small fraction of Quest games support this feature, as it demands higher resources from the device. But at least you can try it with games like Superhot VR or Echo VR, among others, and experience how much smoother this refresh rate can be. You can actually get free money to spend within the Quest platform. There is an official referral program where you can use the mobile app and send your friend a link to buy a Quest. And if they do, your friend will receive $30 in Oculus Store credit when they activate their new headset. And you will receive $30 in Oculus Store credit 30 days later. You can send these links to up to 5 different people every 30 days. So if you're recommending this amazing VR device to your friends already, this is a way to get something cool in exchange for both you and your friends. One of the most defining aspects of the Meta Quest 2 headset has to be its portability. While other devices require you to set up a room with cameras, sensors, and cables, Meta Quest 2 is a more friendly plug-and-play device. As a result, this headset is really easy to use, and it's the main reason it has become so incredibly popular. However, the downside is that since all the processing is done inside the device, it has some serious limitations on the graphics side. That's the main reason the graphics look more like mobile games than serious VR gaming on PC or even consoles like the PlayStation 5. However, Meta Quest has another trick up its sleeves. If you have a gaming PC that's powerful enough for VR gaming, you can connect your Meta Quest to it using a special USB-C cable and play cutting-edge titles like Half-Life Alyx with graphics as good as your computer can handle. Better yet, if you don't like cables, you can try a feature called AirLink that lets you do the same but wireless through Wi-Fi. Of course, it won't be as consistent as a cable connection, but if you have good Wi-Fi, it's definitely something you should try. Besides using the touch controls for your Meta Quest 2, you can also play using your bare hands. That's right, hand tracking is a feature that allows you to use your hands in place of your touch controllers. It works by using the inside-out cameras on your device and will detect the position and orientation of your hands and the configuration of your fingers. Once detected, computer vision algorithms are used to track the movement and orientation of your hands. You can enable this feature by going to the Settings menu and enabling this option. And you can even select a setting so your headset will automatically switch between using your hands or controllers if you put your controllers down or pick them up. Since everybody's body is different, Meta Quest 2 allows you to change the amount of distance between the lenses so they fit better with your eyes. The three default distances are 58mm, 63mm, and 68mm. However, not many people know that you can actually move the lenses in more specific amounts between those distances for an even better fit. Also, if you don't know the distance between your eyes, don't worry, there's a mobile app for that too. You can use your phone camera to get your eye's distance measurement and make quick adjustments on the Meta Quest 2 lenses. That way, you can easily adjust the lenses while passing around the headset to your friends. Playing in virtual reality is so immersive that it's really easy to lose orientation of where you actually are in the real world. Suddenly, what you think is in front of you may actually be behind you. That's why accessories like a VR mat are so useful, since it lets you keep track of your orientation with your feet. But there is also a much easier and free alternative. You can quickly recenter and reorient your position by pressing and holding down the home button on the right touch controller. That way, your focus will be readjusted to where you're actually looking. Playing in VR can be a lonely experience if you can't share it with those around you. However, the Meta Quest 2 allows you to show what you're playing on your VR headset to another device using a feature called Cast. You just need to be on the same Wi-Fi network as your Quest 2 and click this button on the top right of the app. You'll be prompted to select which device you want to cast from, and to which device you want to cast to. You can select your phone, your tablet, or even a Cast-compatible TV to receive the video feed. This will make the experience even more fun to you, and of course, for those around you. If you are having problems with your Meta Quest 2, you can try to do a factory reset. Just go to the mobile app, and in the Advanced Settings menu, you will find the Factory Reset option. Of course, when you do this, all of your games, captures, and saves will be deleted, unless the cloud feature is enabled. So, if you care about any of those things, make sure to do a backup with a PC using a USB-C cable, or at least double check that the cloud save feature is enabled. This is indeed a last resort option, but it can solve many problems with your VR headset. Not many people know that you can multitask on your Quest 2. Yeah, just drag and drop different windows, and you can have up to 3 of them at the same time, side by side. You can enable this by clicking the toggle named Multitasking on the Experimental Features menu, and start increasing your productivity like never before. If you need to take a quick look at the real world around you, you can use a Guardian function called Pass-Through. That way, if you double tap on the side of your headset, you will see the real world in black and white, and you won't need to get yourself out of the virtual world. You can enable this in the Guardian's Options menu. The lenses on the Meta Quest 2 are one of the most delicate components. You may be tempted to clean them using a paper towel, or even worse, using your own clothes. However, this can actually create scratches on your lenses, and since they are so close to your eyes, they can truly affect the experience in general. So always have a microfiber wipe around and clean your lenses from time to time. Since the Meta Quest 2 is basically a portable gaming device, you may be tempted to go outside and play with it, right? Don't do that. Even less than a minute of direct sunlight can permanently damage the Quest 2 screen or lenses. Even worse, just transporting the headset without proper protection, like a travel case, can damage it. And even simply placing it near a window during the daytime can have negative effects on the device. It's even stated on the official documentation. So yeah, it may sound like a good idea, but it actually isn't. If more than one person uses your Meta Quest 2, you can enable profiles for each one of them. That way, all the settings will be linked to a specific user profile, and you can create up to 3 user profiles besides your own. Not only that, eligible apps from your game library will also be shared between profiles, so you don't need to purchase them again for each user. So there you have it. Did you find any of these secrets interesting? Or do you know any other tips that we didn't mention, but can be helpful to other people? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you again in our next video.
Super players.